it's the start of the Lupo GTI build. So first things first, it involves moving the thing. So we've come down to the back corner of the garden where the Lupo and other projects that are sort of abandoned live. Like I've got the Triumph lives in that garage, and I've got my caddy van that lives down the side there. But Liam at the moment is just pumping the tyres up because the side that's closest, obviously of course it's the ones that we can't really access, are all flat. So just trying to get a bit of pressure in them so the thing can roll and move. I'll just flip it around now. So we're just checking after the all four. And as an overview, probably just touching it now, this is a, well, apart from being an absolute shed of a car, I paid next to nothing for it. It's a Lupo GTI shell. I think it's an 03 plate. It has got, I think the APs front coilovers. I think they're all seized, sort of horrible. I think they're Cooper wheels. It's got the GTI doors, a GTI boot minus the spoiler. It's got a GTI back bumper that's like ruined, and I had no front end. And we just had a bumper that we, sorry, a bonnet that we just threw on it. We do have a red GTI bonnet down the yard, so we'll be picking that up, bringing that and putting it on. Don't know if I can find or be bothered to find a GTI wings and front bumper. They are quite expensive. I mean, I would like to, but it comes down to money at the end of the day. Worst comes to worst, we'll literally run it more or less like this, with a couple of bits mounts to be able to hold stuff on. Oh, we have no bonnet whatsoever. We'll wait and see on that one. But it's a bit of a state. We've got nothing on the inside, thankfully enough. I just open it. I mean, literally we have like nothing. I'm not sure if the glass is original. I need to do a check, obviously, because the GTI has lightened glass from factory. Other than that, I mean, this was mouldy previously, like really mouldy. I did give it a bit of a clean out a couple of months back and see it started to come back on that side. So we'll have to get some disinfectant spray out before we start going down the inside. We don't know how much work this is going to do. The engine is in there. We've got a 180T, I say mounted up. This is a dead lump that is sat here. This was just for mock-up purposes. This one was after an old TT they had a snapped cam belt, so absolutely irrelevant. It's probably going to be toast on the inside. I should really have taken that off, but it's got a T3 manifold on the back. We don't know if we're going to have enough room from there to the back of the bulkhead. If not, we may be able to do like a little 90 degree to make it into a top mount. But that's pretty much it. Dave has run away. He is around there somewhere. Get him to give us a hand, give it a push, then pull it around to the front of the garage. On with Strip Down Sunday, a name courtesy that Dave has just come up with. We've got an AUM donor lump. This is, we don't really need to buy one to be fair, but one came up and Sam wanted to buy it. We've got a couple. I mean, I've got a 180T in pieces over there. I've got a dead 180T in the back. I've got a working 180T that needs to come out of that thing. But we decided for ease, this was all together with a loom. I was just going to have this one in to strip down. The plan is a set of max speed and rods to go for the bottom end, new rod bearings. I've got a set of ARP head bolts to go in, obviously new head gasket. And if I can find and justify it to myself, I'll get a set of exhaust valves for it. But for now, we're just going to strip the head off and just check how the condition of what everything is like. I'm hoping that the cylinder walls are okay and they're not scorched at the top, because on this one I've got here, that's got a bit of a lip around it, so that's why I'm not losing them for the time being. But everything we've got stripped out down here, all off at the moment. Maybe, well, I don't know, I might try and clean it up, give it a bit of lick of paint while it's off. It would be rude not to, but I tend to get a bit carried away when painting and doing things. I like doing it properly, and it does take a while. But that is the first thing. It is out, down and stripped. We'll take rocker off now, then we'll look at taking the head off and just to assess the damage. So we've had the sump off, checked everything else, is looked okay under there. The pickup pipe is a little bit of dirt in it, but not too bad. Hopefully that the health of the engine is okay. Obviously rock cover off, it all looks like a normal used 180T, nothing out of the order. So we pulled head bolts out now, so it's just a case of the what you call it, the timing belts off as well. But it should be free for us to lift off. Get my glove on. There we go. Stick it down here. And fingers crossed, looking at this. Got a little bit of wear, but hopefully not too bad. Take the head gasket off. Yeah, there's a little bit of wear. Hopefully try and give a little bit of a hone. May come out. Got some new rings to go in it anyway, so it should clean up and look nice enough, but at least it's not any big gouges that it looks like. I'm going to move it round so I can inspect the two, but that should be it. On with the cleaning aspect now. Liam's with the parts washer. It's giving the sump a bit of a quick swill. We've got the ultrasonic on, up to temperature. I was going to put some of these bits and pieces in because it's a lot easier putting them in here for 10 minutes just to for a swill and a clean as opposed to doing it by hand. We've also got maybe put the rock cover in, but this rock cover's been half polished, so I'm not sure if I'm actually going to want to use this one. I've got a couple of other ones. I have an AGN one over there that I think I want to use, and I'll probably end up putting the head in as well. So I might take the cams out. I think I might do that actually. Yeah. Take the cams out. I've got a set of AGN cams as well, the NA ones. I think they're going to be a bit better, obviously running on big turbo. So we've got one of the eBay Boosty boys out here. We're just doing a quick mock-up of how it's sat inside of the Lupo.